Okay, hello everyone. Hello and welcome to yet another live streaming episode of Market Insights. If the audio and the video is visible, kindly post it in the chat box if there is no issues with the audio and video. And we shall begin soon. Yes, can everyone hear me? Can everyone look at the screen? And if it's all right, just give me a confirmation to begin as to the audio is fine. There is no background noises or anything like that, and you can see the screen. Just give me a small thumbs up in the chat box so that I know. Hello, hello everyone. All good. Thank you very much, Kushbu. So we have got a confirmation. Thank you. We shall begin now. So, as you know from the title itself, that today we are going to understand something about US dollar and the Canadian dollar. Uh, Hi, Mr. Akash. Hi, Saima. Hi, Kevin. Okay. So, today we are going to learn something about the US dollar and the Canadian dollar because there is some news related to it that's going to come out. So, let's get to that first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hope you can see the screen now. Yes. I guess there is no trouble viewing the screen. And here we are, Tuesday, June 27th of 2023. The time currently is somewhere around 5:36, and this is 6 o'clock when the CPI of Canadian economy will be coming out. There are various variants of CPI, to be honest. There's median, then trim, then common, and there is core CPI as well. There are different interpretations of all the CPIs, but overall it stands for the inflation number, the current inflation in the economy of Canada, and accordingly the valuation will depend of Canadian dollar on this particular number. The previous number was somewhere around 0.7% if we talk about month on month CPI, and it has been forecasted that it will come down to 0.4%. But what will be the actual number? that is what will decide what will be the direction of Canadian dollar in the short term. Okay. Apart from that, we have US dollars durable goods order. Okay, that also will be seen. Durable goods order means nothing but capital goods, I would say, and what is the total value of new purchase orders which are being placed with manufacturers. And obviously, the more the capital production, the better it is for the economy, and the better it is for the currency as well. Okay, so that is what we will see. Hello, yeah. Uh, yeah, we have got some new viewers as well. Yeah. So we were just talking about what the data is for today, okay? And after we finish our session, there is a fairly important data that will be coming out somewhere around 7:30 p.m. IST. That will be the CB consumer confidence, right? And it is basically an index number that will be posted. uh, the current expectation is around 104, 103.9. Okay, whether the consumers are confident enough in the economy, and whether they are going to buy more in the future or not, that is what this will indicate. And the higher the number, the better. So that will also be one of the factor that we will be counting in while making our choices, while making our decisions. Okay, so overall, this is the scenario. Then new home sales. Obviously, we saw last week as well that new home starts was higher than expected, or up, and it got quite some support in the previous week. If you are not sure, let us go back and see. We were doing the session only, and we saw that building permits were higher than expected here, and the housing starts was also quite high, which led to an increase in the US dollar. Okay, an appreciation of the US dollar, and a depreciation in a lot other currencies and a lot of the commodities against the greenback. So that was what was expected, and that is what happened. Okay, uh, yes, okay. So currently we have our framework in mind. What is going to come? We know the numbers. Okay, CPI 0.4% higher, better. If it is lower, then it's a little bit tough for Canadian dollar to maintain its level with the dollar. And if you will see the chart of USD CAD, which we will in a few minutes time, we see that there is a continuous appreciation of USD against the Canadian dollar. So it is quite important to look at this as well. Okay. Coming to the week forward, what will happen is that a lot of governors are going to speak at a lot of public events, and their commentaries will be especially noted, right? Their commentaries will be noted. What kind of questions will be asked to them? What kind of answers they provide? The traders will be looking at all such data and all their speeches that they will make in order to gain some insights into what they are thinking currently. Okay, because uh, the central bank governors decide the monetary policy basically, right? And monetary policy decides how much money will flow in the economy, and that will decide what appreciation or depreciation that particular currency will face based on the monetary rates, okay, the prevailing monetary rates. So despite the previously held notion of US Reserve Federal Reserve Chairman Mr. Jerome Powell that there has to be some increases which are yet to happen, despite they did not increase the interest rate last week, last week with this particular month, but they are very much hawkish in their statement. Was it all because of inflation coming down, or maintaining price stability, or just providing some support to the dollar? Because obviously a lot of assets will face a lot of appreciation if Powell says otherwise. Okay, if Powell says yes, we have reached our terminal rate, we'll wait and sit on this terminal rate, and we'll wait for the inflation to go down. That can be another interpretation which can be made, which will lead to a lot of red spikes in the dollar. Okay, so a lot of red spikes will be seen in the dollar, which will lead to, you know, a spilling effect, spillover effect on a lot of assets. Okay, so that is also a case. So that is why this particular event will be noteworthy tomorrow, when everyone will be speaking on this particular issue, right? A lot of governors are going to speak. Bailey is going to speak, who is the Bank of England governor. Bank of Japan, UADA will speak. Uh, this Lagarde, ECB president, is going to speak. So a lot of information will be, you know, uh, deduced from their speeches, right? Later on, we have German prelim CPI, very important, especially for Euro. Okay, what is happening with Euro, and where the driver of this Eurozone is going, because last week we had this news that Germany economy is under pressure and recession is going to happen because of a lot of inflation and not much, spending power. So that is going to be a very crucial data point. Later on, final GDP, not much movement to be expected, but unemployment claims, yes, it is going to be important. Unemployment claims will be looked at. Okay. Uh, Further, if we will go on Friday, not much except for CPI flash estimate for Euro, and obviously PCE price index for USD. All of this will be dictating our week. It is quite a data heavy week, to be honest, but traders, be aware that a lot of data which is going to come out is everything. Some of it is subjective data like the speeches, and some of it is objective data like prelim CPI, okay, and final GDP or unemployment claims. So a lot of it will depend on what exactly comes out. Okay, subjective data, it is up to the interpretation of the people, but not the objective data. So obviously, despite having a lot of force with it, we can expect that there is going to be a lot of volatility this week. Okay, so let us begin with our show. Okay, first we will see what's happening in USD CAD. Okay, because USD CAD 6 o'clock, we have got some news. Yeah, where we are. Yeah, the CPI will be coming out, and then at the same time, the USD data is also going to be coming out. So the expectation is that there is not much movement in core. Okay, 0%, no growth. Okay, and there is going to be a little bit of contraction in durable goods orders month on month, as we see from the forecast here. Forecasted number is lower than zero, and previously it was 1.1%. So if it is higher than this, there will be a good support for USD. Now let us start. So if you can see the chart, yes, kindly post a thumbs up. Okay, if you can see the chart. I've got already a thumbs up, but this was previous to this particular thing, I guess. Just post a thumbs up again if you can see the chart, and if there is no issues in the audio, kindly let me know. Okay. Hi Ramamurthy. Uh, Welcome to this live stream. Okay. If uh, so, okay, nice. Thank you very much, Ramamurthy. I guess the chart is visible. Okay, a lot of lines, to be very frank. I'm not very used to such so many lines, but obviously the volatility is high. Look at this upside. Okay, Now it is going down. Okay, so two pullbacks are here. First one is here, second one is here. Okay, a small consolidation was also made twice. Okay, so one, two, three, four pullbacks, and now it is turning green right now. Okay, so leave levels aside. Let's look at the current situation. Okay, we'll go to a higher price action. Let's see. Okay, what's happening? Okay, this is USD CAD. Okay, uh, there is a very simple idea that is going on in here. Is that in the short term it's going through a downtrend. Okay, which it has, you know, multiple times it has done this. Okay, one, two, three, four, and now five. So five downtrends. It's in the fifth phase of downtrending movement. Okay, if I want to draw something, first thing that I will draw is a horizontal line marking this particular low, because multiple times this low has been made. Okay, we've got a lot of lines now, so we'll just delete everything. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, this one is nice. Now, what I can observe is that there are resistances, two, three touch points are here, and later on there is a breakout, and then there is a support on this green candle as well. Okay, if you can see very well, you know, this one is the candle. It's got a support once, twice, thrice, four times, then multiple times here as well. And now it is broken down from this point. Although the volatility is low, the current price action remains quite bearish, to be very frank. Okay. Now we have to note that this is not a trading advice. However, all we are doing here is educational. Okay. So consider it accordingly. This is not trading advice. Okay. Now if I am doing this, there are a lot of big subside that are left. Also, though we are not getting much information from it, so let us update it to this particular candle's high. Okay, so we are seeing that yes, this candle is also respecting this trend line. Okay, and data is obviously inbound. Inflation rate year on year and durable goods. Yeah. Okay, so this is overall the current situation. Now we will go to a shorter time period. Okay, we'll see. Yes, it is constantly hitting this trend line and coming down. Okay, look at this. Good enough liquidity grab. Okay, 15-minute candle, but still this particular line is also a resistance right now. Let's change its color. Okay, yeah. CPI up or down? Yeah, that's a thing. It's up or down. CPI we cannot predict, na baba. CPI is a fundamental data. How can we predict? Obviously, we can see the forecasts and all. Okay. uh, the current forecast is oh my god, this is not a session for trading advices, to be very frank. The market, what we are doing is completely educational first of all. But if we are looking at this first of all, you will get some idea as to how to gauge the market first of all, right? Okay, first see what's going to happen. Okay, there's 8 minute time that is remaining. After 8 minutes, the data will be published, and we will see a lot of volatility in the market. Okay, so accordingly, the data will be high or low, and whatever it is, right? Now, currently, also it has gone through a liquidity grab here. It's tried to breach this particular trend line, but could not. Not enough volatility for the upside. Okay, now it is again turning green. So again, we know that this line is going to be a resistance for us, and if it breaks, depending on the data if it breaks, because this is a high time, right? It is the technical point of view. uh, can you see the chart? Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, because the technical point of view is aligning with the fundamental news timeline. Okay, so both the things are happening at the same time, right? So if both the things are happening at the same time, we cannot make such predictions first of all, because we have to remain open. Okay, uh, kindly don't ask such questions, to be very frank. Okay, uh, yeah, thank you very much. Okay. So we are not trading currently, yeah. We are just looking at the market and learning it, okay? Because there are better options to look at the market, okay? Look at the market and learn from it, rather than just jumping on certain trades or something like that, okay? So learn first and then earn, okay? If you are interested enough, okay. What we are doing here is educational, not very much functional, to be very frank, okay? Now again, this is turning green. Okay, I will keep this trend line up. However, we will have to make it again because we had a lot of levels, right? If you remember, so we'll go back. We'll let all the levels come back to us. Okay, yeah, these are the levels that we were talking about. But we will make that trend line because it is important. That trend line is important, right? So we'll go to the daily time frame. We'll look at this. Okay, yeah, this one is also there. We'll just make a trend line from here, which we made previously also, right? Simple. Okay. Now this trend line will give us a reference point as to where the price is headed and where to, look for certain confirmations and all. It is all for understanding purposes, okay, where we are heading. So this is the scenario. First of all, it went up because after this level, I haven't made any other level, I suppose. Okay, okay, there are levels. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We are Buster. Okay, so there is some time remaining. So wait for that data to come out, because we cannot predict the data. To be very frank, okay, objective data cannot be predicted. We can only make a forecast of that data. Okay, because we are not conducting that experiment, that survey, that business survey or whatever that is. Okay, we are not conducting that. We are not having the formulas. Even if we are accessing those formulas, yet we need to put in those data that the people who are publishing or the institutions that are publishing these data, we are not having that kind of things with us, right? So that is more important, to be very frank. That is more important. We don't have the capability of predicting the data, then don't predict it, right? Look at the impact of it first of all. This is another trend line, but it doesn't make sense because the price is consolidating here. Okay, it's a very short term trend line, so obviously it won't make sense. Now there is a small consolidation in the wait for the news. Okay, because the price is waiting right now. The market is waiting whether to go up or down, right? So that's what happens before any news data. Okay. Hmm. Now consider this and see where to go. Right. A lot of it will depend upon the data, but not very, excessively. It will depend upon the data. Currently it is, kind of in an indecision phase because it has constantly moved up. We have got a confirmation here. However, it was a pullback. Okay, it was a pullback, and then it has went up again, taking the support on this particular trend line. Sorry, moving average. If I'm not wrong, this is the 200-day moving average on which it has taken support, along with the level, which gives us more legitimacy. Okay, this particular level has got a lot of credibility with it. Okay, so this one is quite interesting. because the pullback happened after this level. Okay, there's a hammer here. It came down and almost a V-shaped recovery has done. Okay, now it is facing again some form of an indecision. Now look at this. The price has come down below its 7-day moving average. Okay, if I'm not wrong, this is 7 or 10-day moving average. Okay, now the price is breaching this. Okay, if it breaches, then it will be continuing upside, depending upon the data. Okay, so let's keep an eye on the data and then we'll shift our focus on this. There's 1.5 minute remaining. Okay, so if you have any questions relating to something else, I think the market will go up in my point of view. Yeah, we can make our predictions, because predictions are up to us. They are subjective. Everybody, if you at the end of the day, it is a zero sum game. If you are making a prediction, yes, the market will go up, then there is somebody sitting in some. And we are not taking a trade here. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, so we are not trading. We are just learning. Okay, so understand that kindly. So yes, there are, after a lot of thinking and all that, what happens is, at the end of the day, trading is a zero sum game. So if you are doing a trade, if you're thinking the market will go up, there is somebody sitting in some corner of the world that is thinking that yes, market will go down. So whoever thinks correctly, who is with the majority, and those people take the trade in that particular direction, they win, right? So that is what it is. The market is about not predicting, but playing with volume. Okay, the volume, where the volume is going, we have to run with the volume. Okay, we have to. If it is a bullish volume, the people are thinking, yes, let's buy, let's hog on to this particular stock or this asset. Yes, you also hog on to that stock, right? You don't stay and wait. Okay, let's see what's the data that will come out. Okay, durable goods order is very good. Okay, it's more than expected. Okay, let's wait for the CPI data, because the impact will be already there. If I will shift to the chart now, you will already know what has happened. The chart will only tell you. So look at this now. Okay, market will go up. Yes, your prediction was right. Congratulations. But will it sustain upside? That is also a question. Okay, is it's continuously upside now. Look at this. It is breaching and it has breached our trend line along with this particular moving average. Okay, so yes, very good. Very good, Yash. Uh, Thank you for joining in. Okay. So overall, yes, it is true. Uh, the data has come out to be very positive for this particular asset, right? Mm. The CPI is negative actually, lower than expected. That is why such a movement upside. Yeah. Okay, well done. You've got some winners as well today. That is fine. What we were searching for was a good entry point, to be very frank. Okay. So first of all, this trend line was our main enemy to this upside, okay? But now it has made a big upside, okay? That is also a questionable thing, okay? Now, if you're trading very short term, if you're trading intraday, okay? Wait, let me show you. Yeah, this one. This has made a longer big upside, so that is a bearish indication. But as it remains above this moving average and this trend line, it is bullish, okay? If it breaks, then it is again doing the same drama of coming down. Okay, this is the upside. Okay, and we have got a winner as well. Someone won $800. Nice, good for you, BR Bassa. That is a nice one, and what we were searching for is a good entry point. So all these three things converged at this point. Okay, this point is 1.31603, right? So first this moving average, second this trend line, and third this particular level. All three were converging at this level. Okay, this is a good entry point, to be very frank. Okay, and then as the price moves up, some people cover as fast as they possibly can. Okay, because later on this wick is made. Usually this wick is made in a lot of news events. Okay, thank you very much, Yash. Okay, okay. So might be I would take that as a compliment, to be very frank. Yeah. Nice. We have got some winners. Good for you guys. So first, learning is very crucial for every market. Learning is very crucial, and then comes earning. Okay, so look at this wick now; it is coming down. So there is a little bit of bearish implication. Okay, as fast as this particular thing is going up, because most of the trades are usually algorithmic. Okay, most of the trades now it will go up slowly. Okay, it will take a support and it will go up, or it will go down. Okay, both the cases are possible, but what happened in this scenario, in this particular upside, is that whoever wanted to take a trade, and whoever wanted a quick profit, right? They wanted a quick run. Okay, they covered already here. Okay, they covered and they went out. Okay, for a nice little dinner with their sweethearts and all that. Oh, thank you very much, BR Buster. We have got a few of my live streaming sessions. Okay, so what happens is they cover, most usually they cover very quickly. Okay, because look at the wick as well, where it is ending. The high is almost at our level only. Okay, if you look at this candle and this high, it's almost the same. Okay, so both the things are there, right? So as soon as they cover, the price comes down and makes a wick. Now currently look, it is again red, so small pullback is again necessary, or it will just move up. Both the things are possible. What we need to be doing is to be open to both the things. Okay, to consider both the things as equally probable, right? It is all about probability, right? At the end of the day, so let us see what is the mean deviation that this particular price action go to. Now look at this again, a red candle, right? So that is what I'm talking about. Even though short term we can take a good profit and get out of this, there can be some form of people who are going to short it afterwards, or cover their particular trades that they have taken. Okay, so most of these trades are algorithmic. You will not get time. If you are a retail trader, you will not get time to cover your losses or cover your profits. Okay, so it's better to put target price or stop loss or whatever it is, right? So you have to manage your risk accordingly. Now look, it is coming down now. Okay, this particular average is 20 days moving average. Now this red one. Okay, now it is taking a support on this one, right? If you can see it closely. Okay, it is taking a support, but will it sustain this support? That is also a question, right? Both the things are there. Okay, so let us continue with this. Let's see where the price is heading. Okay, because when you're continuing, you see there is some bearish implication of this wick. Obviously, this wick is not very good. It's not a healthy wick. Okay, it is a dangerous wick, and that is why this red candle in the next game. Okay, so and now it has breached this moving average. Okay, just come back down into the trend line. Okay, so we can consider another liquidity grab, but we have to look because the data suggests otherwise. Okay, so whoever covered as soon as they entered, okay, in this candle alone, there's a 5 minute candle, they entered and they covered. That is just fabulous for them, because we have got two winners in our chat box as well today. Good for you guys, but learn first, okay? This is all about learning. This is not about trading advices. Understood? Now it is under the trend line, right? Considering this point as very important, consider it, because this wick is not healthy in any case, okay? No matter how positive the data is. However, this can be positive if it takes support from this level, okay, whatever level it is finding, the market is finding it feasible to take support from, okay. So if it comes on down to this level and takes support, then it moves up again. That is also a possibility, very much possible. Look at the candle alone, okay. That is why I was saying that there is some form of bearish implication to this candle, okay. We have got one support again. Look at the wick. It is formed just around our support and it is coming up again. Okay. Hmm. Got it now? Now let us move on. Let us freshen up to some other thing. Okay. Let's look at this particular thing. What's happening? Similar approach. Okay. There was a wick down here. So almost a hammer. And also it was breaching our Bollinger Bands. So good entry point, and then it went up. Okay, it formed a high here. Okay, those who covered here, good for them, but who could not, or who were not trading, who had not put a target price or stop losses or anything like that. Okay, they might have suffered because now it has come down very, very much. Okay, it has come down. Okay, the margin is lower, but it's good. It's good to go. So it is coming down right now. Okay, Bollinger Bands is also expanding. It is getting more volatile. Okay, it is expanding. Look at this point. Okay, previously it was pinching together till this point. Okay, till this particular red candle, and then when it broke from this moving average, it started going down. Took our support from this level, from our level, and then it went up. This was the high volatility candle, but what it suggests is almost a gravestone doji. What it looks like is it's a very bearish candle. Okay, although the data was positive. Now, what it suggests is it will go down and it will come up. That is what it suggests. Okay, or there might be some form of resistance. Okay, inherent resistance that we will be facing somewhere around here, right? Now it is green. It will be going down. Or it will be coming up. We need to be open to both the situations. Okay, yeah. Now, another important thing that we will look at, okay, because we have already seen a lot of it. Now, the best thing to look at is this. Okay, it's obviously gold. Okay, now look at gold. Just look at the swings it has made. It is just beautiful. Looking at gold is just, leave trading aside. Okay, just look at gold. Okay, that's how much love I have. Okay, for gold. A good double bottom, then an upside, then a consolidation, then a break from consolidation, took support in this zone, went up again, then came down, took support, then broke this support, okay, pulled back, it went back, it retreated back to this particular zone, giving another opportunity for shorting, came down again, okay, took support from this level, and then it went up. Okay, it just zoomed in on this particular zone, and currently it's in a supply zone, so it is currently facing resistance, right? So okay, thank you very much, Buster, for joining in. Take care and keep on learning. Okay, nice one. Yeah. So amazing swings by gold, just because of one particular uh, one particular setup in mind that we have, and then we are focusing on what kind of movement a gold will make, along with a simple indicator like Bollinger Bands. Okay, now both of these things are converging. Converging does not mean that they are coming together or meeting somewhere for a nice little dinner. Obviously not. But converging means that two things are indicating towards a single particular, direction. Okay, they are making the same kind of inferences. So if you will see Bollinger Bands, first of all, this MA has made an upside. Okay, so the price is also made an upside, but it also made a double bottom. If you can see, right? So you have got both the things. You've got two confirmations along with that. Now, what is a double bottom? If you may ask, double bottom, not here. So we make double bottom. Okay, what is double bottom for those who have joined in? One, two, three, and this four, right? What was the entry point? Obviously, this was the entry point. Yeah, if you can see clearly, it completely coincided with our level only. Okay, if you can see this blue line, I will change the color. Okay, so it will be visible a little bit better. Let's change it to red. Okay, now look at this red candle. It was somewhere here only. Okay, I just moved it a little bit up. It was somewhere here. I moved it a little bit up. So both the things are converging at the same point. Okay, this point. And when it broke out of this particular point, it just went up. Okay, all the way till this point. This is a supply zone, and supply zone is obviously going to put a lot of pressure on the asset. Okay, a lot of pressure, because constantly the gold is trying to breach this zone, and it is not possible for it to go through. Okay, it is not possible for it to go through. Now look, it has come down, taken support on this Bollinger Band ka moving average. Okay, now it has taken support on this Bollinger Band's moving average. It has taken support multiple times after breaking it in this candle. Broke it, but the volatility was very low, so it was waiting for something to happen. And as soon as it happened, it started moving down. Okay, right. Now, if you will see, again we have got some convergence here. Okay, in this candle, it has broken from this particular level, right? This level. And if you are a little bit more adventurous, it was taking support actually. It was taking support, and liquidity grab was happening. Liquidity grab. But it was not getting much, shorting stamina, I would say, in this case. Okay, just give me a moment. What is this now? Okay, the timings are changing. Hmm. Okay, so what we every candle teaches us something. Okay, every support, every resistance teaches us something. Okay, and we have to be very much aware while considering the upside or the downside. So when it breached this level, first of all, it was a quite good candle. Okay, like this candle, but it could not breach it like this candle. It breached, but then there was a green candle. But this candle confirmed the downside. Okay, so at least this much movement you got. Then when it reached this particular point, it aligned itself with the Bollinger Band's ka lower band. Okay, lower band, and it just moved up in. Okay, faced one resistance here, then it breached this resistance again, then it went into the supply zone. Now currently also it's in the supply zone only, so made a good green and then a red. So it will continue downside, as we can see. Okay, it has converged both the things. Okay, both the things has happened. First of all, the green candle has touched the upper band, and now it is going down. Okay, so both the things have happened. So that is how our live trading sessions has happened. Okay, uh, I hope you guys liked it. We'll see just once where the USD CAD is. Okay, whether it has covered or not upside. Okay, it has covered. Look, okay, it has to be a pullback, and then it is coming covering upside. Okay, so now people will be, as soon as they recover, they will be buying now. It's called a shakeout, or whatever you can say, shakeout before breakout, anything you can say. Okay, that is also a scenario, because a lot of people will keep your stop losses here or here or here, somewhere here, right, while taking this long trade here. So now all of them are hit, and now it is moving up. Or it can move up, take it, will take a resistance here and then it will go down again. So both the things have happened. Thank you very much, first of all, yeah, for joining in. Again, a very big advisory. This is not a trading session. To those who consider it, are advised not to, and they are gravely mistaken. This was a learning session, and we have learned a lot, I would say, because whatever we said happened, and thank God for that. There were some winners as well. So, congratulations to them as well. Okay. So, take care, guys, everyone, and see you next time. Till that time, keep on learning and keep on earning. Okay. Goodbye. Take care.